Hey, welcome back, friends. If you're into outdoor power equipment, I think you're going to like this video. I have a couple items from the Echo Pro attachment series. That's the PAS system. And one of the items, there's multiple items that actually you can get for it, but in the cleanup category, there's the Pro Paddle and the Pro Sweep. So depending on your situation, you may want to watch this all the way through and vote and let me know which one would work better for you. So I quickly want to let you know this video is also available to see at the echomeansbusiness.com website, as well as their YouTube channel. I'll have a link down below if you want to see more information about that. And this video also has footage from last winter, so you can see how these perform in the snow, and then also in the spring and then early summer. So let's get this video started. And in this video, I'm going to use the Echo PAS 280. It's one that I've had for about 3 years now. Has plenty of power, as you'll see. So right now, I just want to take about 30 seconds to go over the specs between the two. So they both have an MSRP of $299 each. They both weigh 11.2 pounds. If you check the Echo website, they both say they have a sweeping path of 22 inches. But you'll want to check my video later on, you'll see what I came up with. So the Pro Sweep has these individual nylon bristles right here, this concave design, and these are good for like getting dirt out of crevices and cracks like in sidewalks, things like that. And it says it has a heavy duty gearbox. And the Pro Paddle has these durable rubber fins. So I've had this for a couple years now. You can just see these are the original fins, and running this on parking lots and sidewalks and gravel, it's amazing how well these have held up. And these are listed as 1.625 durable fins. And people also refer to this as the rock rake or the rock sweeper. So you may have seen where this gets stones out of the lawn, like after a snow plowing season. After the snow plow pushes some stones off a gravel driveway, this goes back really easy, flings them back into the driveway without damaging the lawn. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. The first comparison is cleaning off mulch off a parking lot or like a hard surface driveway. So if you ever had mulch delivered and you shovel it off and take it in a wheelbarrow somewhere, you still have that final layer at the very bottom to clean off. This is going to be a good comparison between the two. Let's start off with the Pro Paddle. I'm using the Pro Paddle here and doing a one-time pass through. And then I'm going to do the Pro Sweep right here. And we're going to take a look between the two and see how clean they get and how wide it is. What do you think? Looks pretty clean on both sides. That's about 25.25. And this one, about 23.25. So about 2 more inches with the broom. The next test is clean up some landscape stones, which are about 2 to 3 inches in diameter. So let's say some roll off the landscape bed into a parking lot. Let's see how the two compare against each other, trying to clean those up. First up, the Pro Sweep. The Pro Sweep is a very versatile tool right here for cleaning up. The bigger stuff right here sometimes takes a second attempt to throw it forward, but you can just see overall how it's just really blasting that dirt, getting things looking clean. Now here's the final run through on the curb. You can just see how nice that looks once we're done. Here's the Pro Paddle. You can just see this thing really is a beast. It just is throwing stuff all around. Here's a close look, clean up the curb. It seems to tackle the bigger stones a little better. We're going to continue with the curb clean, but this time we're going to have the smaller little stones like the pea gravel. So this next comparison I think is pretty cool. It's going to be a side-by-side, or actually a top and a bottom comparison in slow-mo, showing the exact same thing of clean alongside a curb. And this is more like the gravel, a little bit of mulch mixed in. So let's take a look at that. In this test, there may have been a little more dirt on the bottom there where you can see the Pro paddle seems to be throwing a little bit more. But they both seem to be doing a good job tackling this stuff right here. Which one do you like better? Let us know in the comments down below. So this next comparison is something that's really good for spring cleaning, like after the snowplow season. This is removing stones from the lawn and putting it back into a gravel driveway. So I put the same amount of stones and try to space them equally so the comparison is as fair as possible. So first up is the Pro paddle. The final comparison is back in the winter where we had some snow. So what I did is I put together several video clips, some in slow-mo, showing how the two compare against each other. So let's check those out. We had a lighter snowfall in Michigan this year, and in this video the snow was a little bit wet and it may have been walked on or driven on the day before. So it's a little more packed down. You can see the Pro Sweep seems to get right down to the surface pretty well. Here's an area on my deck where it had been walked on and the dog had walked on it. So you can just see, like in some heavier stuff where it's drifted, you can get a path going through. Now we're looking at the Pro paddle. It just really throws it a little bit more than the Pro Sweep. What do you think? It does leave a tiny line between the two paddles that you can kind of see in some of the clips here, but overall I think it does a really nice job. You probably want to use it on a maximum of 3 to 4 inches of snow, and if you try getting anything really deep, it might just bury itself, like you see right here. Alright, I think these both compete really well against each other. It probably just depends on where you're located and what your needs are. So please vote either for the Pro paddle or the Pro Sweep down below. And I just want to say my goal of this video is to help you guys out by putting these two to the test so you can see which one's right for you in case you're considering the purchase of them. So if you find this comparison review to be helpful, interesting, and informative, please give the video a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.